Okay, first off, I really have to clarify that addiction isn't a weakness. It's a deep-rooted habit that affects both your mind and body. It creates a feedback loop where your brain starts to rely on a substance or behavior for a sense of reward, security, or relief. The longer this loop continues, the harder it feels to break out of it. But here's the important part. You can rewire your brain. It's not about battling willpower. It's about learning to break old patterns and create new ones. So let's get started. The power of decision. The first step is often overlooked, making a solid decision. Decide right now that you're done. Addiction thrives when it has room to grow, when it feels like there's always tomorrow to stop. But today you can end that cycle. The most powerful thing you can do is decide. That's where everything begins. Take a moment to reflect on how this addiction has impacted your life. Picture what your future could look like without it. That vision, that clarity, will strengthen your decision to quit. Your commitment will shape your actions from this point forward. The 10-minute rule to break urges. When you feel that craving hit, use the 10-minute rule. In those first moments, cravings can feel overwhelming, but they don't last long. The key is to wait it out. Promise yourself that for just 10 minutes, you won't give in. During this time, distract yourself, take a walk, call a friend, do something engaging. What you'll realize is that cravings often subside within minutes. If you can resist the urge in that short window, it becomes easier to stay strong. Resilience is built in those brief moments of temptation. The longer you wait, the less power the craving has. Replace, reframe, repeat. When you want to stop any addiction, you need to reframe how you think and act. Addiction isn't just a problem, it's a pattern. Replace the habit. Find something else that gives you the same satisfaction but healthier. If you're quitting smoking, try breathing exercises or chewing gum. If you're breaking free from social media, replace it with reading or exercise. Reframe your mindset. Stop seeing yourself as someone who can't break free. Instead, think of yourself as someone who has the power to choose differently. It's not about battling your addiction, it's about changing your relationship with it. Repeat. The more you practice these new habits, the more they replace the old ones. Consistency is the silent force behind transformation. Every time you repeat a healthier choice, it becomes easier. Support systems addiction is a battle, but you don't need to fight it alone. Find people who can encourage you, hold you accountable, and lift you up when you feel weak. The strength of the group is the strength of the individual. Whether it's friends, family, or a support group, having people around you who believe in your success can make all the difference. If you keep your struggle to yourself, it's easy to fall back into old patterns. But by reaching out, you create a network of support that helps you stay grounded. Accountability is an incredibly powerful tool. Cutting off triggers. One of the quickest ways to stop an addiction is by eliminating the triggers that drive it. Your environment shapes your behavior. If certain people or places push you toward your addiction, avoid them. If you drink when you're around certain friends, take a break from those situations. If you turn to food when you're stressed, find healthier ways to manage that stress, like meditation or exercise. The goal is to remove anything that encourages your addiction. Instead, replace it with habits that reinforce your commitment to change. Self-care as prevention addiction is often a response to emotional or physical neglect. When you feel unfulfilled, exhausted, or disconnected, it's easier to fall into destructive habits. So take care of yourself. Exercise, sleep well, and eat nourishing food. Fill your life with activities that make you feel alive and engaged. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you're constantly neglecting yourself, you'll never have the strength to break free from addiction. By prioritizing self-care, you strengthen both your body and mind, making it easier to stay on track. The process, not perfection. Expecting perfection is the quickest way to fail. Change is a process, not an event. There will be days when you slip up, and that's okay. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Every time you get back on track after a setback, you're strengthening your resolve. The key is to not let mistakes derail you. Recognize them, learn from them, and keep moving forward. The journey of breaking an addiction isn't linear, but every step is progress. The more you practice, the less the addiction will control you.